Hi, I'm Jordan Montague, and I did my project on the effect of UVC radiation on the growth rate, the germination rate, and the temperature germination of radishes or Ravenous sativus. And I've always been really interested in aerospace and aerospace engineering in specific. And from that, I started looking at space travel and living on another planet. And from there, I started looking at kind of the difficulties with that. And one of the things I found was that radiation was one of the big factors and one of the big difficult things. And so I picked UVC radiation because it's something that I could use in a laboratory setting with pretty easily with shielding, and also something that there's not a ton of information on. There's a lot about EVA and EVB because we get a lot of exposure from that from the sun. However, UVC is a little bit less studied because there's just less of a need for it because a lot of the UVC radiation is blocked by the ozone layer. So I kind of wanted to fill that gap in knowledge. And for plants, I live in Minnesota. There's a lot of farms. There's a lot of plant growing. And so I wanted to see how the UVC radiation would affect the plants, not only on Earth, but also for growing them on another planet, say Mars, which has more than 2.5 times the radiation reach its surface. And so I looked at plants and radishes in specific because they've got a really fast life cycle and a pretty consistent phenotype. And yeah, so I went from there and I looked in it and I grew some plants, let them germinate, kind of looked at the effects of me radiating the seeds. And it was a really great learning experience and I had a lot of fun and I learned a lot, not just more about plants, but the ways they grow, the ways they interact with each other, and the ways that external factors affect them on the both micro and macro levels. Thank you.